All right, good evening, everybody, and welcome to Brevard Sports Network special presentation of Tuesday Night Baseball live from USSSA Stadium here in Viera. Where tonight we got a really good baseball game for you on tap. It's the Cocoa Beach Minutemen crossing the causeway to come on over and play the Viera Hawks. Tonight's game is brought to you by Beach Wave Volleyball Club as well as Hondo Athletics. And if you're interested in advertising with Brevard Sports Network, the information is there at the bottom of the screen. We've got two teams here tonight, both with 4 losses. Viera comes in with 7 wins, Cocoa Beach with 6 wins. And I got to tell you, I was looking around for outstanding baseball coverage here in Brevard County, and nobody does it better than Space Coast Baseball.com. The guys at Space Coast Baseball do it tremendously. They've got a power ranking system that they put out week to week, and looking at their power rankings and just staying here in Brevard County, you've got O'Galley comes in 1, Rockledge that comes in at 2. Viera would be the 3rd ranked team here in Brevard County. Merritt Island 4, Satellite 5, Cocoa Beach 6th. That according to Space Coast High School Baseball.com. They pay far more attention to the game than we do. We like to come out and broadcast as much as we can, whenever we can. But these guys certainly know what they're doing. Their stats are up to date, and they just do a fantastic job. We're going to try to work with 2 different camera angles tonight. It's just me. Caleb is down the street, or across the street, I should say, where the Viera Hawks lacrosse team is also playing tonight. You'll see that game live here on Brevard Sports Network as the Hawks will host Martin County. We'll give you the starting lineups here in just a second, but there's a look at that second camera angle. Of course, we're going to also have the balls and strikes up on the screen for you as well. And there you see the scoreboard coming up on the screen. For the visiting Cocoa Beach Minutemen, they are led by Coach Brendan Wynn. He is in his 2nd season. They also have Andy Blanco, Brian Johnson, and Graham Lyle as coaches. Leading off and catching tonight will be Nolan Prisgoda. Batting 2nd and wearing number 7, Ian Carla. He's going to play left field. Batting 3rd and doing the pitching is Prisgoda's brother, Aiden Prisgoda. Aiden, we'll give you the breakdown on Nolan and Aiden coming up. Brisgata batting 4th, going to be Liam Hastings. He's going to be playing the hot corner. Batting 5th, going to be Preston Hoover Ross. He's going to be playing over in right field. Batting 6th, going to be Ethan Milton. Milton's at shortstop. In the 7th position is going to be Cooper Hoover-Ass, but he plays first base, but Richard De La Cruz will designated hit for him. Batting 8th is going to be A.J. Barranco in center field, and batting 9th and playing second base is going to be Christian Wolf. When you look at these 2 teams, the Brisgata brothers come in pretty much leading the team in everything. Cocoa Beach as a team comes in batting .316. They got a .445 on base percentage, a .404 slugging percentage, and a .910 fielding percentage. Aiden Brisgoda leads the club in batting average. Aiden is currently batting .455 for the Minutemen this year. On base percentage belongs to Nolan. He's at .633. Slugging percentage belongs to Aiden at .727. Aiden also leads the team with 8 RBIs, and both brothers have scored 7 runs this year. For the Viera Hawks, and we'll go through their lineup between innings, but we'll let you know. Doing the pitching tonight for Viera is David Rusnak. Rusnak comes in this year. This is going to be his 5th game started. He is 3-1 on the year. He actually has 8 appearances. He's pitched 24 innings, allowed 8 runs, 4 of them earned, 22 hits, 21 strikeouts. He's walked 12. He's hit 1 batter. He comes in with an ERA of 1.17 and a whip of 1.42. So that is the pitcher for the Viera Hawks tonight. And taking you around the infield here for Viera. Playing, we told you who was pitching. David Rusnak is pitching. Doing the catching is going to be Alex Sosa. Over at first base is going to be Cole Tepley. At second base is going to be Zach Zulawalski. Over at shortstop is going to be Ben Schleeper. And at the hot corner for the Hawks, rounding out the infield, is going to be Lucas Glendenning. Behind the plate tonight, Rusnak's battery mate is going to be Sosa, as I mentioned. From left to right, you got Luke Campbell in left. Over in center field, Jake Vermeer. And over in right, Liam Samuels. So those are your starting batting and fielding lineups for tonight's game. We'll be back with the first pitch in just a minute.
Hey everybody, Alan Slaughter-Zinski for the Brevard Sports Network. For the best in local Space Coast sports coverage, log on to Facebook and follow us at Brevard Sports Network. If you're looking for top-notch youth, high school, and college coverage, once again, Brevard Sports Network on Facebook. You'll see interviews, broadcasts, game previews, game recaps. You'll see it all. Once again, Brevard Sports Network on Facebook.
Hi, this is Michelle Rycroft with Beach Wave Volleyball Club, and you're watching Brevard Sports Network.
Hey, this is Devon Dudley, and you are watching Brevard Sports Network. Oh, my brother, testify.
Astronaut cheerleaders love BSA.
All right, the national anthem is complete, and we're set for baseball here at USSSA Stadium. Alan Slaughter-Zinski with you here on the Brevard Sports Network tonight. Leave a comment and let me know, because, again, I don't have my producer tonight, Caleb. I'm all by myself, so let me know that the feed is coming through okay, you can hear me, and everything looks good. So I'd appreciate that if you would. Once again, we are live from USSSA Stadium with the Cocoa Beach Minutemen. Will bat first. Leading off is going to be Nolan Prisgoda. And I tell you, the Prisgodas can certainly play some baseball. Nolan steps in. This will be his 20th official at-bat this year. He comes in with a .421 batting average on the year. There's a look at Rusnak on the bump tonight for Viera. Once again, Rusnak on the season comes in with a 1.17 ERA and a whip of 1.42. He has struck out 21 batters in 24 innings pitched this year. And a look around the Viera infield there. Going to check to make sure we're all good here. Yes, sir. I'm live. Right there it is. It's at Brevard Sports Network. Yep. All right, stepping in, number 9, Nolan Prisgoda. Prisgoda steps in. And Rusnak's first pitch offering is strike one. Strike one for Prisgata. That pitch is grounded to the shortstop, up and over to first, and that'll be one out. 2 pitches, 1 out here in the top of the first inning. Good play by Ben Schleiper to stay down on it, make the play. Again, if this is the first time you've ever seen a game here from USSSA Stadium, it may look like dirt, but it's not. This is going to be Ian Carla steps in. And the first pitch offering is high for a ball. Ball 1. Carla, the left fielder, comes in batting .417. Pitch. That'll catch the corner for strike 1. 1 ball and 1 strike from David Rusnak. Good angle here. I like our angle. Swing and a miss at the high fastball. It'll be a ball and 2 strikes. On deck is Aiden Prisgata. 1 and 2. Off-speed pitch is kind of short hop to the second baseman over to first, and that's the second out of the inning. Making that play over at second base was Zach Zulawski. Again, over at first base is Cole Tepley, and that's going to bring up Aiden Prisgata. Prisgata does a lot. The left-handed swinging Prisgata is pitching tonight. That pitch will be high and inside, got away from him. Prisgata comes in batting .455. He's got a .571 OBP and a .400 slugging percentage. He's got 1 home run on the year. Here's the pitch. That'll be in there for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Top 1 just underway here at beautiful USSSA Space Coast Stadium. Ball is fouled back and out of play. That'll be strike 2, 1 ball and 2 strikes to Prisgata. On deck, should Aiden reach, is Liam Hastings. The pitch. That ball is rocked into right field for a base hit, and Prisgata reaches with a 2-out base hit. And we said, should he reach? He does reach, and that'll bring up Liam Hastings, likely to get a pinch runner for Prisgata. Prisgata at first, and Hastings steps in. Pitch, swing and a miss at the off-speed pitch. 0-1 to Hastings. Hastings batting .348 on the year. There's the lead. Left-hander fires inside corner for strike 2. So 0-2 to Hastings. Hastings comes in this year. See, he struck out 9 times so far this year. Ken Rusnak make it a 10th time. The lead still short one by Prisgata. Rocks, kicks, fires, swing and a miss. Strike 3, and that'll end the inning, the third and final out. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left. We head to the bottom of the first. Cocoa Beach didn't score. Viera coming to bat. All right, welcome back here to USSSA Stadium. On the bump tonight for Cocoa Beach is Aiden Brisgoda. Aiden comes in on the year. He's 3-0, 18 innings pitched. He's got a .78 ERA and a .61 WHIP. He has struck out 27 batters in 18 innings. He's allowed 2 runs, both earned. Given up just 8 hits in 18 innings. And as I said, struck out 27 and walked 3. So everything Viera gets tonight, if Brisgoda is on, is going to definitely have to be earned at the dish tonight. And there is a look at the meeting of the minds out there on the mound as the Cocoa Beach Minutemen get set to field their positions. We'll take you around the field here in just a second, but leading off for Viera is going to be number 2 shortstop. Ben Schleeper steps in. Schleeper, a right-handed batter. Schleeper comes in batting .382 this year. 417 OBP and a .441 slugging percentage. Brisgoda's first pitch is popped out of play for strike 1. Bottom first, 1 strike now to Schleeper. The left-hander duels, strike 2. Not often you get an opportunity to see 2 left-handers go head-to-head, but that's what you have here tonight in Rusnak and Brisgoda. The 0-2, strike 3, and 3 pitches and 1 out at Brisgoda. Based on, this is the first time I've seen him pitch, but looking at what he delivered on the first 3 pitches right there, he is on tonight. That's going to bring up Alex Sosa. Sosa comes in batting .219 this year, not off to the kind of start he had hoped for. He has struck out 5 times, walked 7 times. He's got 7 hits in 32 at-bats. Left-handed pitcher, the left-handed batter, the off-speed pitch is the first ball of the game from Brisgoda. Bob Doty, the manager for Viera, that ball is stroked up the middle for a base hit, and on with a 1-out base hit is Alex Sosa, and that'll bring up Cole Tepley. Tepley steps in. Batting .333 this year, a .455 on base percentage. Charles Flowers. I've been good, Mr. Flowers. Thanks for commenting. This should be a pretty good baseball game tonight. A 6-4 team and a 7-4 team. Good to see you again, Mr. Charles. Always good to hear from you. We'll get over to the base runner here in just a second. We'll show you that. Brisgoda rocks, kicks, and fires. Chopper is foul for strike 1. On deck is Liam Samuels. Tepley, 0-1 from Brisgoda. Pitch high and outside for a ball. So 1 ball and 1 strike to Tepley. Tepley has walked just twice this year. Likes to swing the bat. He struck out 9 times. He's got 9 hits, 8 RBIs for Viera. That ball just inside. It'll be 2 balls and 1 strike here. 1 out, bottom 1. The 2-1 is high for ball 3. So I hope I didn't jinx Brisgoda. 3 balls and a strike now to the number 3 batter in the lineup. Certainly a hitter's count, no doubt. Samuels on deck. Jake Vermeer in the hole. That's a strike. So now it's 3 balls and 2 strikes. Keep an eye on the runner at first. We'll see if he goes. And the pitch And he does indeed go down to second base, and he'll slide in safely, but it's a walk. So now you have runners at first and second with one out, and the cleanup guy stepping in, and that is Liam Samuels. Samuels comes in, a 389 hitter. He's got a 421 OBP. He's got 9 RBIs this year. Viera Hawks do not have a home run, and it stands to reason. If you look at this for high school, this is most certainly a pitcher's park. No doubt about that. So Prisgoda in a bit of first inning trouble, and there's a first pitch strike from Aiden, and it's 0-1 to Samuels. Vermeer on deck, Campbell, one behind. Inside for a ball. Good stop there by the catcher. That happens to be his brother, Nolan. The 1-1 to Samuels. High and inside for ball 2. So definitely, based off of the statistics, Prisgoda's now, after going 3 pitches and 1 out, a strikeout, now has struggled here with the last 3 batters. He went 3-2 to the last batter, and he's 2-1 to this batter. Swing, and that ball is fouled out of play for strike 2. So he evens the count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes here. Michelle McDee says, let's go Hawks. Kel Dowdy says, let's go Hawks. Yeah, this will be a good baseball game. I welcome everyone watching. Just love broadcasting from here. Not a bad seat in the house. And it's just sad there's no – I know the girls play here, and they do an outstanding job, but I do miss minor league baseball. I miss those thirsty Thursdays. Pitch gets away, and the runners will both advance. There you see coming in to your screen there is Sosa. So now it'll be runners at second and third. And the count is full now with first base open, and Prisgoda may just want to put him on and have a force at each base. So second and third. The last time I broadcast here was for the All-Star game, the Senior All-Star game last year. Here comes the full count 3-2 pitch to Samuels. And that ball is hit to the third baseman. He comes home, play at the plate. Got him. Outstanding job with the play at the plate. The third baseman came up with it, Liam Hastings, and threw to Nolan Prisgoda, and that's the second out of the inning. That is a base running error, no doubt about it. You got to watch where the ball is. Great check by the third baseman, throws home for the second out. Unless he was instructed to run on contact, I doubt it. So Jake Vermeer steps in. Vermeer, a 303 batter. Vermeer has an RBI opportunity. He's got 6 RBIs on the year. Runners at first and third down with 2 outs. Can Prisgoda get out of the inning? Here's the pitch, and there is a strike. Good job. Good heads-up play by Hastings, the third baseman. Prisgoda outside for a ball. 1-1. 2 outs now. Bottom 1. No score between these two teams, Cocoa Beach and Viera. Alan Slaughter-Zinski with you. Coming up at the top of the 7 o'clock hour, it's Lacrosse, Viera, and Martin County. Here's the pitch. The runner goes. Throw down to second. Goes into the outfield, and a run will score. And they got him in a pickle. I wanted to keep it there. They tagged him out. No, they're going to say he's safe. Now they're going to call him out for interference. But the run will count. They'll score the run on the errant throw by the catcher. So that'll end the inning. They should get the run, though, right? So they got one run on 2 hits, 1 error there, 1 left. We head to the top of the 2nd inning with Viera on top. Should be 1-0. Scoreboard's not showing it, but it should be 1-0. Back. I'd like to welcome in Nancy Keller, watching from Maryland tonight. So remember, go easy on me tonight. It's just me here working 2 cameras and broadcasting the game. So go easy on me. Nancy, what part of Maryland are you in? You know, that's my home state. So little Journey playing in the background as the 6 o'clock shadows settle over USSSA Stadium. Preston Hooveris steps in for Cocoa Beach. Preston wears number 8. He's the right fielder. Preston comes in batting .350 on the year. And the pitch is low for a ball. That'll be the ball, too. Top 2, 1-0 Viera on top. Hooveris from Rusnak. That'll be a strike at the letters. 1 ball and 1 strike. I'm sorry, 2 balls and 1 strike. 2 balls and 1 strike. Fouled away. Strike 2. So David Rusnak, 2-2 count to Preston Hooveris. Hooveris, as I said, a .350 hitter. He's got a .519 on base percentage. That's second on the Minutemen this year. Ball is fouled out of play. The count will remain 2 balls and 2 strikes. Hooveris, a left-handed batter, facing a lot of lefty-lefty matchups in this one. Both pitchers left-handed. Swing and a miss for a strikeout. That ball was tipped and hung on to by catcher Alex Sosa. Good job by Sosa to hang on to that tipped pitch. That's a strikeout. And Ethan Milton steps in. He's going to bring a .217 batting average to the plate, .333 OBP. So 1 out here. See if we can get a first pitch strike. To me, that's key. So key, especially at the high school levels, first pitch strikes. And that's going to be high for a ball. So there's a quick answer to my question. Middletown, Maryland. Okay. There's a strike on the corner. Middletown. I'm trying to think where Middletown is. I'm going to say between Western and Central would be my guess. That'll catch the corner. Strike 2. 1 ball. Oh, no, he called it a ball. 2 balls and a strike. 1 out here. Bottom 2. Hawks on top. 1-0. Live from USSSA Stadium. Here's the pitch. That ball is hit right back to the pitcher, and he's just going to walk it over and flip it to the first baseman for the second out in the top of the second inning. Good, smart play. And that'll bring up Ricardo De La Cruz. De La Cruz comes in batting .222 on the season. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Sorry about the camera rocking a little bit. The wind is blowing. Off-speed pitch. Took a little off of that, but it stayed up in the zone for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. That'll catch the corner. 1 and 2 now. 2 outs. Top 2. Rusnak looking for a quick inning here. Will he get it on this pitch? And fouled out of play. The count will remain a ball and 2 strikes. Bob Doty, 163 wins in his 10 years here. 16 wins a season he's averaging. Rusnak. That's strike 3 called, and that will end the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. 2 strikeouts for Rusnak. We head to the bottom of the second inning. The Hawks with a 1-0 lead.
Hey everybody, Alan Slaughter-Zinski for the Brevard Sports Network. For the best in local Space Coast sports coverage, log on to Facebook and follow us at Brevard Sports Network. If you're looking for top-notch youth, high school, and college coverage, once again, Brevard Sports Network on Facebook. You'll see interviews, broadcasts, game previews, game recaps. You'll see it all. Once again, Brevard Sports Network on Facebook.
All right, welcome back to USSSA Stadium. Aiden Brzgoda on the bump tonight. There's a good look at him. And leading off for the Viera Hawks is going to be Jake Vermeer. A .303 hitter. Viera comes in batting .298 as a team on the year. Vermeer's first pitch offering is high for a ball. Ball 1. Vermeer looks at ball 2 up in the zone. 2-0. So Brzgoda has fallen behind the leadoff hitter here. 2-0. Pitch, make it 3-0, and I got to think Vermeer's looking the whole way. Luke Campbell and Lucas Glendenning, the next 2 scheduled batters for the Viera Hawks. So Vermeer Coach Doty probably going to ask him to look at 2 here. You know my rule with leadoff hitters. They score 65 to 70% of the time, and he's going to take a 4-pitch walk. And the Hawks have the leadoff man aboard. Walks will kill you, especially leadoff walks. Let's see if the Viera Hawks can cash in on it, or Brzgoda can get himself out of trouble here. Luke Campbell steps in. He's a .250 hitter. pitch. That's 5 straight balls from Prisgoda. The runner at first is Vermeer. That ball is hit into shallow left field. The left fielder comes in on it, calls it, has it, hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Good track. That ball is right into the sun. Ian Carla with a nice job there to bring in the first out. That's not as easy as it looks with those shadows as Glendenning steps in. Glendenning, a .222 hitter this year. Back to first and back in time is Vermeer. And they almost got him that time. Vermeer back again. He didn't even go back to the rubber. That was fast. Lays the tag. You're going to go 3 straight times over there. Vermeer gets up and asks him, what's the deal? Let me at least get off the bag here. And he goes back over. And the dugout's killing him for it, killing him. Love the chatter. And he's off. Here comes the pitch down to second base. And in with a stolen base is Jake Vermeer. And I guess Prisgoda knew it. The throw was high, so it'll be ball 1. 1 out in the inning. 1 ball and no strikes to the batter. Lucas Glendenning. Tommy Collins is on deck. The ball is fouled out of play somewhere. I lost it. That's never a good idea when you're by yourself. Prisgoda off and running. That ball is fouled out of play. So trying to steal third base there was Vermeer, and the count moves to 1 ball and 2 strikes. Glendenning doesn't have any RBIs on the year, so a base hit here. Looks like Vermeer's got a little bit of speed. Would score him based on where the outfield, they're all shaded to the right. That'll be a strike. 3 called, and that's the second out of the inning. And that'll bring up number 19, Tommy Collins. Collins is a 125 hitter. Slow start to the year. Pitch. That'll be strike 1 right down Viera Boulevard with that one. 1-0 Hawks on top. Manufactured a run via the base paths. Overthrow down the second with a runner at third. The runner would score. That ball is fouled over my head and out of play for strike 2. So Prisgoda with an opportunity here to get out of the inning. There's a look at Vermeer on second. And Prisgoda 0-2. Here's the pitch. That ball is a chopper. Got to hurry. This is trouble. And round down the home plate. Now they've got him in a rundown situation. Again, the ball gets away from the fielder, and scoring is going to be Jake Vermeer. And Vermeer got himself in trouble, but the ball goes off the glove of number 2, Nolan Prisgoda, and he'll score, and it's 2-0 Viera. So that's an infield hit. And another run. Both runs. And that is a foul ball. So both runs are unearned here today. But you take them any way you can get them. And quickly, that's 2 strikes on the batter. And we are back, or actually, this is the number 9 hitter, Zach Zulawalski. I thought I was the only guy in Brevard County who had a last name that started with a Z and ended with an S-K-I. Zulawalski, the pitch from Prisgoda, and there is a chopper foul. And Brock Doty impressively up and right back. He draws cheers from the Viera faithful. It'll stay 0-2 to Zulawalski. A 158 hitter. Runner at second. Here's the pitch, off and running down to third, but that's the third strike and the third out of the inning. But the Hawks create trouble on the base pass again. They get 1 run on 1 hit, 1 error, 1 left. We head to the top of 3, 2-0, Viera on top. All right, welcome back here to USSSA Stadium. Coming up next is the least favorite part of my broadcast, but it is a part of the broadcast that I do feel like is a necessity, especially with the continuous growth of the Brevard Sports Network. Brevard Sports Network, do you realize we launched last April the 19th, so we're coming up on our 1-year anniversary. And over the course of the year have grown 10,000 people strong. We are one of, if not the leading carrier of youth prep and local college sports here in the county. We're very proud of what we do. Our growth has led to unlimited potential for many of us, and I hope for a lot of your student athletes that it's the same way. So we ask that, and we know that times are tough, we ask in troubled times out there, and if you could help us continue our growth financially and donate. And nothing is too small, and everything is appreciated. And there's a swing and a miss on the leadoff hitter. Anything is helpful. We want to hire people. We want to purchase more equipment. And so for an inning of every baseball game, we ask the public to pitch in if you can. We have a Venmo, we have a PayPal, and a Cash App. Brevard Sports Network is a registered LLC with the state of Florida, and what we prefer is to partner up with local businesses through sponsorships. We do operate, swing and a miss, strike 2. We do operate with limited funding and partnerships and sponsorships throughout the county. We try to stay hyper local and rely on you to help us grow. And there is a chopper to the shortstop, up, long throw across the field, great scoop, and 1 out. So a good play there by Cole Tepley to scoop that off the throw from Ben Schleeper, and there's 1 out here in the top of the 3rd inning. That'll bring up Christian Wolf. Wolf steps in, batting .261 this year. Swing and a miss by Wolf. Strike 1. Strike one for Wolf. So, again, anything helps, and I'll flash up the different – that's a ball low. The different ways that you can help. And, again, anything helps. Like we are going to Atlanta this weekend for AAU volleyball, the Big South tournament. Here's the pitch. That ball is hit into right field. The right fielder backing up on it, and a good track and hauls it in for the second out of the inning. Good play by Liam Samuels, and that'll be 2 outs. Back to the top of the lineup we go with Nolan Przgoda. So Przgoda steps in, left-hander to left-hander. Przgoda came into the game batting .421. We'll see. There's a strike. This is his second look at Rusnak. David Rusnak, the 6'3", 170-pound senior. And that one is scorched into right field for a base hit. And on with a 2-out base hit is Nolan Przgoda, and that'll bring up Ian Carla. So Carla reaches. We'll see if we got any activity from pitcher to first base. Here's the pitch. Fouled out of play. Strike one. 2 outs here. Top three. Viera on top. 2-0. Both manufactured runs via the bases for Viera. An infield hit, a couple of pickles, and a couple of runs. Throw over to first and back in plenty of time is Przgoda. Przgoda's brother, Aiden, is on deck. 2 outs here. We'll see if Rusnak gets to him or Ian Carla extends the inning, swings over the top of that off-speed pitch, and it's 0-2. Linda Mia says, love that we can watch live. I'm glad that you could. Thank you. You know what? I tell you what, those are the best. While asking for donations is the least favorite part of the broadcast, reading comments like that. And they got him. They got him. Down to second in time for the double play. Great move by the senior pitcher. Freezes Przgoda. They throw him out at second, and that ends the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, nobody left. We head to the bottom of the third, 2-1 Viera. So, yeah, while asking for donations is the least favorite part, seeing comments like that is what makes this my favorite thing in the world to do. To know that somebody can watch this and see a relative. And for you advertisers that are out there as well, think about this. I promise you, your dollar will not go any further than it goes here. Think about the age demographic. If you're looking to we reach every age demographic. Everybody has a relative or a friend of a friend, and you watch, and, you know, like, for example, Beachwave Volleyball Club, you know, we've partnered up with them, Hondo Athletics, Dale Sorensen Realty. So if you're interested in doing something like this, you know, giving it a shot, we have packages available that are as little as 3 months. You know, nothing long term. I promise you, your dollar, your advertising dollar couldn't go further than it does if you're looking for local people to reach. Brevard Sports Network is where you want to be. I promise you. There's the information there, 321-693-7697. You can email me at brevardsportsnetwork@gmail.com. Here's the Cash App. Country music and baseball. Back to the top of the lineup as Ben Schleeper steps in. Schleeper came in batting .382, squares the bunt. Bottom three, 2-0 Viera. They've put up a run in each of the first 2 innings. Swing and a miss for strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Nice bunt down the third base line. It'll go foul. That'll be strike 2. Actually, there is no balls. So that'll be the second strike. Good looking, good idea there with 1 strike. Ball kicks the other way, and he's aboard. So that's our Venmo, that's our PayPal there, and that's our Cash App. That's one ball. Actually, there is a ball. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Prisgoda. Pitch. Strike 3 on the inside corner. 1 out. That'll bring up Alex Sosa, the catcher. Sosa steps in, came into the game batting .219. Sosa, left-handed batter. Again, we got a lot of lefty-lefty matchups today simply because both pitchers are left-handed. Here is the 1-out pitch. Nice looking curve ball there for strike 1. 0-1 to the Viera catcher. On deck is Cole Tepley. It's fouled out of play for strike 2. Viera came in batting .298 as a team. 0-2 to Sosa. Inside for a ball. Elaine Atkins says, "Go Minutemen," watching from Westminster, Maryland. Westminster, Maryland. Used to go up to Westminster to watch the Colts when I was a kid and the Ravens when I was in adult practice. That's 1 ball and 2 strikes now. Pitch fouled out of play, and the count will remain 1 ball and 2 strikes. Got quite a few friends that live in the Westminster area. Used to go up through that way, head up to Westminster, stop off at Owings Mills Mall when that was new and exciting. The 1-2 offering, didn't break back over the plate like the first one did. That'll even the count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Great backdrop tonight. When the sun goes down, you'll be able to see some kind of fair across the street. And pitch, that ball is lifted into center field. The center fielder tracks it in for the second out of the inning. Hauled in by A.J. Barranco. Tepley steps in now with 2 outs. Pitch, working fast now is Brusgata. Tepley came into this one batting .333 on the year. High and inside for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike to Cole. Swing and a miss. And the count is now 1-2. Tepley is a 6'2", 215-pound senior. Very capable of lofting that ball over the left field wall. Again, the Hawks, without a home run this year, that ball is fouled out of play behind me. The count will stay 1 ball and 2 strikes. Look at that, huh? I got a souvenir. Who wants it? Who gets it? I preferred to give it to you, but I could get in trouble. Pitch high for a ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. To Tepley. That ball fouled back out of play. So Tepley and Prisgata battling here in the bottom of the third with the Hawks on top. 2-0. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Deuces wild here in the bottom of the third inning. Pitch. Strike 3. Beautiful pitch. That's a beaut, Clark, and that'll end the inning. We get set to head to the top of the 4th inning with the Hawks on top. All right, so I'm going to ask for help again. I know, I'm a needy guy, I've been told. Okay, so not everyone out there has Facebook. So we get at least 3, 4, 5 requests a week to please put our live streams on regular internet. You know, is what I'm asked. That's how it's free. Can you please put it on a regular internet? Yes. Well, we have begun to do that. We have created a YouTube channel. However, YouTube stipulates that in order for us to live stream, we must be at 1,000 subscribers. I promise you, it's not because we're trying to get to a certain number for advertising dollars. We just want to be able to live stream from YouTube, and it gives a lot of people another opportunity. Now, right now, what we're doing is we're live streaming to Facebook and then uploading to YouTube about 3, 4, 5 hours after the game. So if you could please subscribe to our YouTube channel and help us get to 1,000 subscribers, and then we can simultaneously stream to both YouTube and Facebook at the same time. And it just opens up a whole new plethora of options for us. Ian Carla steps back in. He'll get a fresh count. Carla was at the dish, and that ball is fouled out of play. At the dish when the third out was made on the base paths. On deck is Aiden Prisgata. That's strike 1. Strike 2. Good pitch. Break cleats. Off-speed pitch. Carlo was on it. He was waiting for it. No doubt about that. And Carla, again, keeps up with it. Gets just enough to get another chance there. Bob Doty, of course, last year a COVID year. Back in 2019, Bob Doty's Hawks finished runner-up in the district tournament. They advanced to the state playoffs that year, picking up a regional quarterfinal win against Pine Ridge. Hold on here. The ball's fouled out of play, and the count remains a ball and 2 strikes. So it was a good 2019 for Doty and company. In 2018, the Hawks were 20-8. That's Doty's 4th 20-win season in 7 years in 2018, and 6-7-4 this year. May not get to 20 wins this year, but certainly outside for, that's ball 2. Let me get the right count up on the screen. So 2 balls and 2 strikes now to Carla. This is all Ian Carla if he gets on. Simply great battle here to stay alive on those off-speed pitches. And he does it again. Carla will not go down. And if you're a manager, if he does go down, he's going down exactly how you want them to, swinging the bat. Remember, Greg Claiborne told me once, nothing drives me crazier than watching my guys look at third strikes. Pitch. And that time he got him. And so the throw by the catcher down to first, and that'll be the first out here in the top of the fourth inning. Aiden Briscotta steps in. Aiden also certainly capable of lofting one over the wall. Aiden came into this game batting .455, and that hits Briscotta. Or did it not? I guess it didn't. That's a ball. Good job. Briscotta sold that well. Not well enough, but he sold it. Briscotta's got a four-bagger this year, as my good friend Orville Sousson calls a home run. Here's the pitch, and that's a check swing strike, 1-1. One ball, one strike. Swing and a miss. Strike. Oh, that was strike three. Here's the throw down to first, and they got him again. So the second time here in the inning, the ball gets in front of the catcher. Sosa does a great job of blocking it with his body, gets out front with it, and then has to throw the runner out at first. He does it with both Carla and Briscotta, and that'll – you know what? I thought I was right, and it's just two strikes. Stop doing this to me. It's not fair. I'm by myself, and Briscotta trying to get on here. That was not strike three. I had the count right. And that time, that'll even the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Right? I thought he got hit. Then I thought he struck out. Yeah. Everybody at home's like, what's this guy? And that ball is hit to the second baseman, up and over to first for the out. Good play there by the Hawks second baseman to stay down on that, Zach Zulawalski, and that's the second out in the inning. You might say, well, Alan, you had 2 outs up on the screen. Yes, I did, but I thought he had struck out. So my apologies. Liam Hastings steps in. Hastings was a .348 batter, first pitch. And I'll tell you what, right now, none of the Cocoa Beach Minutemen can find a grip on that off-speed pitch. There it is again, strike 2. You know, you almost got to. I mean, you hate. You know they know it's coming, but they can't hit it. So you have to throw it again. Or does he rear back and throw a fastball by him, let her high? And that's what he tried to do. But that's a good waste pitch. If you're going to waste a pitch, that's how you waste it right there. One ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. And that ends the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. We head to the bottom of the fourth in a fast-moving game. It'll slow down now. Hawks on top, 2-0. Oh, my God, I had to come back from commercial break early because I read the comments between innings because I have to keep up with the scoreboard, so I can't read the comments. Otherwise, they'll distract me. And I just read the comment on here that said that Owings Mill Mall no longer exists. Are you kidding me? Oh, my God. I remember when that thing was built and the pomp and circumstance that surrounded it's open. Holy smokes. Oh, I don't know if that's that has officially ruined my night. Prisgoda, that's hysterical. Owings Mills Mall is gone. I can't believe it. That was the mall of malls. Check swing. Unbelievable. 2 strikes to Liam Samuels. High for a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes, nobody out. Bottom 4 here. These pitchers are both pitching outstanding games here. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 1 out. Nice pitch by Prisgoda, and that'll bring up Jake Vermeer. Vermeer, a 303 hitter coming into this one today. There's a good look at Aiden and his delivery. Prisgoda rocks, kicks, and fires. That ball fouled back to the screen for strike 1. One out, 1 strike. High and inside. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. I'm looking at the fair here. We'll see if you see the same thing I see in just a minute here. Off speed outside, ball 2. There's a Ferris wheel. Oh, they must. I see the fair's not open yet, so they're assembling it. It was missing bottom carts. I was a little concerned for those that may have been in them. Here's the pitch. Just misses at the knees. 3 balls and a strike now to Samuels. Hitters count now. Ball's fouled out of play, and that'll make the count full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Prisgoda fires. Oh, he punched him out. Strike 3, out 2. Tried to sell it. He was a quarter way down the line there, but didn't work. Home plate umpire was not biting. Stepping in, it's going to be Luke Campbell. And that ball is launched into right field and off the right fielder's glove. Campbell on his way to third. And this will be a triple for Luke Campbell with 2 outs in the bottom of the 4th inning. That ball went off the right fielder's glove. Be interesting to see how they scored. Lucas Glendenning steps into the batter's box now with a runner on third and 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th. And Skip's going to come out. When I say Skip, I mean the manager, Brendan Wynn, coming out. And he's going to have a meeting of the minds at the mound there. There's a look at that's the entire infield. So I look, that's an error. That's got to be an error. That's a catchable ball. He put his glove on it, so that's going to be an error charge to the right fielder on that one. The right fielder is Preston Hooveras, and so that ball gets up in that wind, a line drive, and that ball goes left and it goes right, and so it's unfortunate, but it is an error. Pitch. Ball one. 2 outs. This is Lucas Glendenning. That'll be a strike. Strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Try to lighten this up a little bit if we can here. Do that between innings. The 1-1. Strike 2. Should be strike 2. It is. There we go. Let there be light, right? Now we have it. So 1 ball and 2 strikes, 2 outs. There you see the situation before you. The runner at third is Luke Campbell, who reached on an error. Pitch high for a ball, 2-2. I'm still in amazement that Owings Mills Mall is closed. Gone. Not there anymore. Pitch. Ball popped up and trying to make a play down the line. That ball will go about 8 rows deep. That'll be keep the count at 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. Deuces Wild once again here at USSSA Stadium. The 2-0 Hawks. Deuces really wild. 2 runs on the board from the game. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Pitch. That ball is line drive. Center fielder in the gap, and he comes up with it for the 3rd and final out. So a nice play there by the center fielder. So no runs, no hits. That was an error. 1 error, 1 left. We head to the top of the 5th, 2-0, Viera on top.
Satellite Beach Seahawks cheer, love BSN! Astronaut cheerleaders love BSN! Buffalo Tiger cheerleading loves BSN!
Hi, this is Michelle Rycroft with Beach Wave Volleyball Club, and you're watching Brevard Sports Network.
Coach Michelle Rycroft of Beach Wave Volleyball Club, and I'm going to be joining Beach Wave Volleyball Club this weekend in Atlanta, Georgia, for the Big South AAU National Volleyball Tournament. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday coverage here on Brevard Sports Network. Excited to bring you that. Of course, we'll have all of our local coverage too. Caleb will be here in town delivering that for you. Preston Hoover steps in, so we'll see if Preston, who made the error there but didn't hurt him, Hoover steps in, see if he atones, as they say. You make an error, you come up to the plate, and you make the coach forget about it. And that ball is looped to the shortstop for 1 out. And the answer to my question is no. First pitch swinging, though. I like it. I like first pitch swinging. It was a first pitch strike, first pitch swinging. And this is going to bring up Ethan Milton. Pitch. High and outside for a ball. Ball one. Nice pitch. What he's doing so well tonight, he, of course, being David Rusnak, he is changing speeds and locating pitches, and he's doing it about as well as I've seen anybody do it lately. That one bounces into third. I jinxed him. Every time I say something good about the kids, the student athletes, I jinx them. Rusnak delivers. Strike two. 2-2. To Ethan Milton. Milton, a .217 hitter. Here's the pitch. Fouled off the top of the screen. Count will remain 2 balls and 2 strikes. Michelle McTee says 2019 was a great year for the Hawks. 2020, not so much with COVID. Yeah, that's the truth, isn't it? But that's pretty much the same way for everybody. Swing and a miss at a beautiful breaking pitch for the second out of the inning. Ricardo De La Cruz steps in, the designated hitter. And here's the pitch. Popped out of play for strike one. 2 outs here in the top of the 5th inning. We are moving fast. 2-0 Hawks on top. Ball's popped out of play again. I better watch this one. All right, I'm safe. So 0-2. You got to know what's coming. And it's definitely going to be off speed. If it's a fastball, he'll try to locate it high and outside here. That's been the MO for Rusnak. Here's the pitch. And it was a fastball. And Alex Sosa thought he had the 3rd strike. Let's keep it right here on this one. See, zoom in a little bit here. Keep it right here on this angle for this pitch. Rusnak fires, and he swings and down the first base for the 3rd and final out. So another great inning for Rusnak as we get set to head to the bottom of the 5th. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. 2-0 Viera on top. All right, stepping in is going to be number 19, Tommy Collins. He's the DH here tonight for Bob Doty and the Hawks. Swing and a miss. Strike one. And Aiden Prisgata firing last inning, comes out firing this inning. The 0-1 to Collins. Inside for a ball. 1 ball and 1 strike. Bottom 5. Collins, Zulawski, and Schleeper duel up. Off-speed pitch is definitely a strike. Strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nice breeze here tonight. It was a hot one today, wasn't it, though? 1 and 2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3, 1 out. That'll bring up Zach Zulawski. Zulawski came in batting 158 on the year. The first pitch is popped up, and that ball will get out of play for strike 1. The pitch be outside for a ball. 1-1. Opening day, Thursday in Major League Baseball. Broke down and previewed. That ball is fouled out of play for strike 2. Last night, Hunter Steele and myself broke down and previewed the American League East last night. I think everybody's got the Yankees there, although I like the Blue Jays this year. I think the Blue Jays could give the Yankees some fits. The Rays, I don't think you can ever count the Rays out. I don't care who they've lost. They seemingly do it every year. Pitch, strike 3 called, and that will be the second out of the inning. 2 batters, 2 strikeouts, and this will be Ben Schleeper, the shortstop, coming up. Schleeper steps in. Brisgata fires, and I tell you what, they have certainly gotten aggressive here on Brisgata, but it's worked out well for him getting those first pitch strikes. Schleeper 0-1 now. The 0-1 make it 0-2 on the off-speed. Now he's got Schleeper guessing. He threw a fastball he fouled off, a curveball he dropped in for a strike. What's the lefty going to throw here? The 0-2 with 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Doesn't matter. It was outside for a ball. Schleeper, a 382 batter with a 417 OBP, and Brisgata blows it by him to end the inning. No runs, no hits, and no errors. In fact, struck out all 3 batters he faced. We head to the bottom of the 5th with the Hawks up 2-0. Or sorry, top of the 6th with the Hawks up 2-0. Coming up tomorrow night on the Brevard Sports Network, it's lacrosse, boys and girls lacrosse. We've got the Viera Hawks coming up tomorrow night, girls lacrosse. They're going to take on the Edgewood Indians, and I'll be at Holy Trinity as the Holy Trinity Tigers are taking on the Melbourne Central Catholic Hustlers in a lacrosse rivalry. As I kick the camera there. Once again, if you would please, for us tonight, everybody falls into the YouTube rabbit hole, right? Well, why don't you jump on over when you fall into the YouTube rabbit hole and help us reach 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. We really want to start simulcasting and streaming on YouTube as well. Look, you never know what could happen at Facebook. To have, for Brevard Sports Network, to have 2 viable platforms with which to stream to would be huge to us. And maybe we wouldn't have to have those innings that I hate so much where we have to ask for donations and things like that. So if you could help us out and jump on over to YouTube and please subscribe. set to head to the top half of the 6th inning. This one is moving rather quickly here. And a lot of it, most of it, is due in part to the two guys on the hill tonight, the two Southpaws, both with an outstanding job tonight. Both with an outstanding job tonight. For Cocoa Beach, Aiden Prisgoda. And for the Viera Hawks, it's been David Rusnak. Final pitch of the warm-up. So Cocoa Beach got a little work to do here. They're down by 2 with 6 outs to go. And coming up is going to be A.J. Barranco, Christian Wolf, and Nolan Prisgata. So 8, 9, and 1 for the Minutemen. So Barranco steps in. Barranco comes in with a batting average in this one. He was perfect. He'd only had 3 at-bats coming into this one, and that is ball 1. Upstairs for ball 2. Two balls, no strikes to Barranco. That ball catches the black on the outside corner for strike 1. Looking at the Viera Hawks in-season offensive records. Andrew Brait owns a lot of those records. I was checking out their baseball website today. Here's the pitch from Rusnak. Swing and a miss. Strike 2, and Rusnak has come back from 2-0 to even it up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Rusnak rocks, kicks, and fires. Swing and a miss. Strike 3, 1 out. Christian Wolf will step in, the number 9 hitter. Your line score in this one, Cocoa Beach, no runs, just 2 hits, 2 errors. Viera 2 runs on 4 hits. The pitch to Wolf, that'll be strike 1. Oh, and 1 to Wolf. Top of the lineup in Nolan Prisgoda on deck. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Thank you, Michelle. I appreciate that. The 0-2. Here's the pitch. Outside for a ball. 1 ball and 2 strike. Yeah, we love these multiple camera angles. We're working our way to 4 of them and working our way into a streaming system. Here's the pitch. That'll be outside for ball 2. So, but if Caleb was here tonight, we would be doing 3. So he's not here. He's doing lacrosse. I have 2 cameras. So it's fun. I enjoy it. It keeps you in the game. And pitch, swing, and a miss. Strike 3 for the 2nd out of the inning. And that, that's kind of what we'd like to do coming up in May, for that event coming up. Nolan Prisgoda steps in. Left-handed Prisgoda. 2 outs here. Top 6. Rusnak making quick work of the Minutemen here in the last couple of innings. Here's the pitch. That'll drop in for a strike. Strike one. The 0-1, low and inside for a ball. That'll even account at a ball and a strike. 2 outs here. Beautiful night here at USSSA Stadium. Oof, just misses. I actually was like leaning, like a bowler does when you throw. I was actually leaning into that pitch. 2 balls and a strike now. 2-1. You know, Rusnak's got to be careful here because the Briscotas are good enough hitters to be sitting on a breaking ball. Oh, it hit him. That one definitely hit him. Now runners aboard with 2 outs. There's a look at Briscotta at first. That'll bring up Ian Carla. Carla, a right-handed hitter. Pitch, swing, and a miss. Strike one. The runner at first is Nolan Briscotta. There he is. The outfield shortstop shaded up the middle. Second baseman over to the right. Third baseman protecting the line. First baseman holding the runner. Rusnak, and the runner goes. There's the throw down the second. That ball into the outfield. And that'll be a stolen base for Briscotta. Nice jump. It's a nice jump by Briscotta. So we'll see if he takes a shot at third. I'm surprised. Now he's in scoring position for Carla, so I understand getting him there with 2 outs, but I wouldn't take a chance in moving him any further. That ball is in the third unless the ball gets away from the catcher, and he hasn't let one thing get by him all night. Sosa has had a night behind the plate, without a doubt. That's a ball. You missed it, my bad. I was showing you the situation out there. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs to Ian Carla. Rusnak looks at the runner, throws, fouled back to the screen. It'll be 1 ball and 2 strikes now. Briscotta touches up back at second. 1-2. Ian just 1 RBI this year, so he's not an RBI guy. He's a get-on-base guy. The RBI guy is on deck in Aiden Briscotta. The 1-2 offering from Rusnak. Ball definitely gets away and off and running down to third base goes Briscotta. So Cocoa Beach, the tying run is at the plate now in Carla. "90 feet away is Briscotta. The batter is Carla. There's all of them on your screen there. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Yep, that's right. Deuce is wild. Pitch. Ball is fouled back and out of play. And the count will remain 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Keep it right here on this angle. Pitch, swing, and a miss. Strike 3 to end the inning. David Rusnak gets out of trouble to end the inning. We head to the bottom of the 6th inning with the Hawks leading it 2-0. It'll be Sosa, Tepley, and Samuels for the Viera Hawks as we get set to head to the bottom of inning number 6 here. Alex Sosa is a player of the game candidate. In fact, if you're going to have Rusnak, if this holds with a 2-hit shutout, Rusnak certainly pitch. That'll be a strike. Rusnak is certainly a player of the game candidate. And I would have to bring his battery mate in on that as well, which is Alex Sosa, because Sosa's done an outstanding job back there tonight. That'll be ball 1. That's the first ball that got by him tonight, and that wasn't his fault. That ball took a mean bounce in the faux dirt here at USSSA Stadium. Here's the pitch from Prisgoda, and that ball bounces away from the catcher for ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. Nobody out, bottom 6. Here's the pitch. That ball is smoked into the stands, foul. That's a hard strike 2 right there. See what, keep it on this angle, on this pitch. We'll obviously switch it if he hits it. Here is the 2-2. Off speed. That's a beaut, Clark. Strike 3. 1 out. If you're wondering who Clark is, one of my things is I try to get that Christmas vacation reference in with the It's a Beaut Clark one time a broadcast, and sometimes I may use it more than once. And that pitch certainly worthy of It's a Beaut Clark, and that'll be strike 1 to Cole Tepley, the first baseman. Tepley, 0-1. Popped up. First baseman. Nice track. And that'll be the second out in the bottom of the 6th inning. Good job over there by Cooper Horvath, who is being DH for tonight. Samuel steps in. Liam Samuel steps in. Here's the pitch. That'll be a strike. I'll just leave that up. Strike one. The 0-1 to Samuels. Strike two at the letters. Nothing and two. So, what's about this game right now? An hour and 38 minutes old. The 0-2 to Samuels. Inside. And you see the third baseman is running off the field. He thought that was strike three. So did I. Here comes the 1-2 to Cole, to Liam Samuels. High for ball two. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Working fast. Indeed, indeed. Chopper goes foul. Good to see you. How you doing? Chopper goes foul, so that'll make the count 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Deuce is wild here. Samuels, Brzgata looking to get his team back to the top of the 7th. 3 outs to go. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. And I tell you what, if the Cocoa Beach Minutemen do not take the field again, Brzgata certainly did his job tonight. We head to the top of the 7th inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left. Final chance for the Minutemen, 2-0. Hawks. All right, top of the 7th inning here. Final opportunity for the Cocoa Beach Minutemen. You really couldn't ask for anybody better to have coming up if your manager, Brendan Wynn, as Aiden Brzgata will lead it off. And we've got a new pitcher on the hill. We'll tell you who he is. Here's a good, let's get a look at him here. He is a hard-throwing righty. It's Liam Samuels. So Samuels takes over in this one. Samuels so far on the year. This is his 6th appearance on the year. He's 11 innings pitched. He's allowed 9 runs, 4 of them earned. He's given up 11 hits, struck out 14, walked 7, hit 1 batter, comes in with a 2.55 ERA and a 1.64 whip. He has 1 save on the year, and he is looking for save number 2, and he's going to have to get through the heart of the Cocoa Beach lineup to do it. And coming up is going to be Aiden Brzgata, Liam Hastings, and Preston Horvath, and that is if Coach Wynn doesn't pinch hit for anybody. Aiden Prisgoda steps in. Liam Samuels, a hard-throwing right-hander, trying to close out here in the top of the 7th inning. Pitch, strike one. And after watching David Rusnak throw off-speed and breaking ball after off-speed pitch and breaking ball, that ball is skied into center field with a good track on it. Center fielder hauls it in for the first out in the top of inning number 7. Jake Vermeer with the catch. One pitch, two pitches, one out. Liam Hastings steps in. One out. Top 7, 2-0. Viera on top. The pitch. High for a ball. Yeah, so this probably looks like 100 miles an hour coming into some of these student athletes up there after Rusnak was throwing breaking ball after breaking ball. So that ball will be in the dirt for ball 2. On deck is Preston Hooveras, followed by Ethan Minton. Swing and a miss at the fastball, and it's 1-2. Hooveras. 1-2 pitch. Ball is popped up. Third baseman watches it drift into the stands for strike 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. That wind is really whipping now, but it's blowing from left to right. 2-2 now. Samuels rocks, kicks, fires, popped up, and that one will go out of play too. Should be interesting to see if Samuels comes back with an off-speed pitch here, or he continues to try to blow the fastball by him. Samuels, he took a little off of that one, and he gets his first strikeout, and that's 2 outs here in the top of the 7th inning. Final hopes pinned on number 8, Preston Hooveras. So Hoover steps in. I'd like to thank everybody that watched here tonight. Miss Leanne, Keith, Cal Dowdy, happy birthday, Coach Brock Doty. I have to tell Brock happy birthday. Jade Bowe, love Kelly. Doty? Kelly, there's going to be some good news being announced coming up in the next couple of days, and that's a strike that directly impacts something you love very near and dear to your heart. That's all I can say about it. Maybe you already know, but I'm excited for it. But I can't say anything until it's officially announced. 1 ball and 1 strike. 2 outs here. Samuels inside for ball 2. There's a look at manager Bob Doty. Samuels, that's strike 2. So the Minutemen down to their final strike now. Samuels looking to finish off the 2-hit shutout here. Here's the 2-2. Fouled out of play. And we'll get another pitch here. balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Samuels. Swing and a miss. Strike 3, out 3, ends the game. And the Viera Hawks pick up win number 8. They'll move to 8-4 on the year. The winning pitcher tonight is Mr. Dave Rusnak. Dave Rusnak is also our Beachway Volleyball Club player, student athlete of the match. If you're a lacrosse fan, tomorrow, well, the rest of tonight is your night as well. We've got lacrosse going on now, and also tomorrow night we got the Viera Hawk girls against Edgewood, and the Holy Trinity boys going up against MCC tomorrow night. So the line score in this one, Cocoa Beach, no runs, 2 hits, 2 errors. Viera with the win, 2 runs, 4 hits, no errors. The winning pitcher, David Rusnak. And Rusnak now, let me get you the official stats. Rusnak now moves to 4-1 on the year. And the no runs will drop his ERA somewhere down around 1. He came in around 117 on the season. So, once again, we'd like to thank Athletic Director Maggie Davis and, of course, Coach Bob Doty and the rest of the Viera Hawks. So, once again, your final score, Viera 2, Cocoa Beach nothing. Have a great night, everybody.